Things I think need to happen in Monkey Kids Season 6. Number 1, MK starts recovering from trauma. MK's trauma B plot has been going on since Season 2. Seasons 3 and 4 have focused a lot on the trauma here and now, while Season 5 specifically focused a lot on the after effects of it. I think that the start of recovery would be the next reasonable thing to do at this point in the series, especially since Season 5 had an episode specifically dedicated to MK starting the healing process. Also, if this show actually shows the trauma recovery process in noticeable steps, it'll make MK's trauma arc probably the best and most realistic one I've ever seen. Now, the trauma shouldn't go away immediately, like it should still be there, but just with noticeable improvement. Like MK could have a moment where he relapses and starts focusing on it, and then he remembers something Sandy said and starts to feel better. This would show that he is using his support system and also show that he's actively working towards healing from trauma. And also, as an added bonus, maybe the plot could also spend time focusing on the trauma of a different character. May would be a great character to explore trauma with, since we have a little scene in Season 5 that shows that her trauma is still bothering her. There's also a lot of interesting ways they can take the trauma B plot in Season 6, and I really hope they do something like this. Number 2, Red Sun needs to officially join the team. I know most people are in agreement over this, but Red Sun has been sidelined for a while now, and while he did get an episode with May in Season 5, it's time he officially joins the team. While he doesn't have to take away from the main cast, he can take on a similar role as Najah or Makek, where they're still on the team and join in the final battle, but normally aren't there for the main bulk of the adventure. They're both officially part of the team, and I'd love to see Red Sun take on a more active role in the story, and I think a lot of people really want that as well. He is a fan favorite after all. Number 3. Return of some of the side characters. While this might be a controversial for some people, I think that some of the side characters could benefit from coming back just for an episode or a short scene, more than just showing them briefly so that the audience knows they still exist. This show tends to do that a lot, and we have many side characters like Chenga, DBK, Iron Fan, Nuwa, Bahi, and Yellow Tusk. Any of them could come back even just for a brief moment to say something to a character that character later remembers at an important time, or even just have them return for an episode for some character development for someone in the main cast. These side characters are pretty well loved by the fandom despite not having a whole lot of screen time, and having them return for a little bit more than just like a single brief clip showing they still exist would probably make a lot of people happy, as well as drive home the "we all stand together" message. Number 4. Makek and Wukong actually have a conversation about what happened in their past. Now, I want this to happen eventually. This doesn't necessarily need to happen in Season 6. I would just like to see these two talk about their past and fully make up before the end of the show, because while them acting like a divorced couple is entertaining, it's obvious they both still care deeply for each other, and I'd like to see them actually resolve some of their issues. Number 5, Sandy's backstory. This also doesn't need to specifically happen in Season 6, but I do want to see it before the end of the show. Flashbacks showing what Sandy was like before he went to therapy would be really interesting to see, and it could also draw a lot of poetic parallels between him and MK, and also add to the recovery process that MK is on.